Hi, friends. Good evening. Today, again, after a long time, I have come up with something which is associated to all of us. Few of us do follow it, and many of us do not even want to think about it. And what is it? What is it that actually I am talking about? So, it is about self motivation. Many of my people, many of my known colleagues, peers, and my past associations do ask me, how can you be so self motivated? You do not need any such other avenues to get yourself motivated. Is there any specific mantra you follow? Or is it something which comes with you automatically, or it's a natural feelings to you? Self motivation is basically natural feelings to me, to be very specific. And why is it? Why can every one of us be self motivated? This is probably a question which many of us ask to themselves, but they do not get the answer. There are few solutions which I have, which I wanted to share, and thus here I am to share it with you all. Self motivation to me is all about your self awareness, your self worth, and the feeling of your self esteem. If you are not aware of yourself, if you do not kind of praise yourself, if you do not know what you are up to, if you do not appreciate yourself for all the small and bigger achievements you have achieved so far in life, then preferably you are not aware of yourself. When you are aware of yourself, you know what you are up to, you know what you are capable of, and that makes you self motivated. Any sort of adversities, any sort of negative influence cannot touch you if you are self motivated. Self motivated brings in a lot of confidence, a lot of challenges, a lot of resilience in you, which makes you stand out in the crowd where the major of the people are majorly looking out for different sets of motivation out in the market, in the forms of videos, in the forms of people who can motivate them, in the form of YouTube videos, in the form of mantras, or going for some different ways of boosting themselves up with motivation. I'm not denying the fact that they are useless. They are obviously having some meanings, and they probably might ignite some of our feelings towards motivation. But just for some time, give yourself a time, some minutes maybe, and ask yourself, is it something that any external push can bring in yourself? Or it is something which is more of your internal voice or your inner voice who can provoke you to be self motivated? Your self awareness, your capacity of knowing yourself, your understanding of yourself can make you the most motivated person in this world. And your set of self motivation can make you equally a person who has got a fighting spirit, can look ahead to challenges, can look ahead to adversities, solution oriented, bright, fight with himself or herself, and thus you are a quite sufficiently motivated person who can really face the success and failure together, because life is all about both, and you should not be afraid of rejection if you fail. So rejection and failure rather make you more competitive, more motivated to reach where you want. So it is not about breaking up, or you just get shattered because you are not being sufficiently encouraged, or you are not getting that achievement as you wish. It is not in our hands always that all of the success would reach our feet or would touch our feet as the way it does, or as the way we think it should do. So it is all about how you think and how you want to pursue. If it's a failure, take up the next chance to again face it and achieve it. If it's a success, then all yours. So you have to kind of balance both of it, thus keeping your motivation on, and let's say yes to self-motivation and get yourself self-motivated. Bye. Happy weekend.